Hey Steve, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Oh, I'm good. Did you hear what happened between Anne and Brenda?
No, what happened?
Let me tell you.
Okie dokie.
On November 9th, 2005, I was called into the office of my supervisor, Anne Tallenberg. She wanted to talk to me about various payroll procedures because apparently I wasn't filling out the overtime sheets correctly. The discussion got pretty emotional and heated until finally Anne told me to leave her office. So after I left, I thought to myself, what does she mean leave? Does she want me to leave for now or like leave forever? So I walked back into her office and asked her, you mean leave? Anne just nodded, so I walked out, never to return again. Isn't it obvious that I was wrongfully dismissed?
Say what? I heard something different from Anne. My turn!
No, it's not.
Yo, do it yourself then.
I think that Brenda's dismissal was justified under the circumstances. I have been Brenda's supervisor the entire time of her employment. On November 9th, 2005, I asked Brenda to come into my office where I proceeded to discuss an accounting procedure with her. Immediately at the outset of the discussion, Brenda began to speak incessantly and would not allow me to speak. Finally, I told her to listen. But before I could start talking, Brenda had already turned her back to me and began walking out the door. Immediately I said, "Brenda, do not walk out of this meeting," and I ordered her to return to her chair. Brenda responded by saying, "Don't talk to me like a child," and then pushed the chair at me and proceeded to walk out. As she was leaving, I said, "If you leave, you're not coming back." Brenda cooperated and left the office, never to return. Brenda had a tendency to undermine my superiority and often walked out of meetings throughout her employment with Iron Furniture.
This presentation was brought to you by Movember. Now on to commercial break.
I have come to the conclusion, after deliberation over this case between Iron Furniture Limited and Miss Brenda Barrett, the former employee. Employment contracts require notice for termination of an employee, except when there is just cause. Miss Barrett was dismissed without notice or pay in lieu, and therefore the case revolves around the issue of just cause. Insubordination can be used for just cause in cases where instructions are clear, concise, and reasonable. I find that Miss Tallenberg's testimony and instructions were indeed clear, concise, and reasonable. However, a single act of insubordination is not necessarily cause for dismissal, especially in the context of an otherwise illustrious career. Miss Barrett was a skilled and competent employee. However, she admitted to having a bad attitude, especially when shown memos from previous incidents. The question here today is whether or not Miss Barrett has broken the essential terms of the employment contract. It is my will that the contract has indeed been broken. I base my decision from previous common law cases such as Henry v. Foxco Limited, with the following 3 considerations. First, can the employee and employer continue to maintain a working relationship? In this case, I feel that they cannot. Second, has the incident undermined the supervisor's credibility and ability to supervise effectively? Yes, I find that, in this case, Ms. Tallenberg's authority has indeed been compromised. And lastly, has the employer suffered material loss of reputation, or was seriously prejudiced in this case? No, in this case, there was no material loss or loss of reputation and prejudice. However, the situation was escalating. As we saw with the chair incident, clearly the employer and employee could no longer maintain a working relationship.
They're good, yeah. Look through it straight.
Yeah.
They're good, yeah.
This commercial was perfect.
Your attention, please. Your attention, please. This is not a test.
Hey, Sally!
The Department of Public Safety has initiated a campus lockdown. Immediately go to the nearest area where you feel...
Hi, Sally.
Hey, Steve.
How's it going?
Stop bobbling your head. Round stash, man.
Why is your voice so high?
It's so good.
It's your normal voice.
You walk up to me and you're just like,
Hi, Sally.
What accent is that?
This presentation was
On November 9th, I was called into the office of my supervisor, Ann Tallenberg. Ann wanted to talk to me about various payroll procedures because apparently I wasn't doing
Yes, you can. That was good.
It was good. It was perfect. It was good. It was good.
leave. So I did. After I left, I thought to myself, what does she mean leave? Does she want me to leave for now? Or like leave forever? So I walked back into her office and asked her,
That was good. Hi, Angela.
A single incident of insubordination is not necessarily cause for immediate dismissal.
again.
Really?
Right, Gian? One more time.
One more time.
You! Oh, you're just sitting here. Say what? I heard something different from Anne. Okay, it's my turn.
No, it's not.
Okay.
Back here.
Don't talk to me like a